Is this thing on? Oh, of course it's on. Hey, I'm Carrie Hamblen, the CEO and president of the Las Cruces Green Chamber of Commerce, and I've had a lot of caffeine this morning, if you couldn't tell, and it's Monday morning. Actually, no, I have to be honest with you. It's 12:15 when I'm recording this, so it's Monday afternoon, to be fair. It's been a busy morning. I was away last week in Washington, D.C., and so on my weekly video where I bring to you what happened last week and what's coming up this week, I'm a little late because I've been catching up on emails all morning. As always, on Mondays, I do my best to bring to you this little video, and so I want to give you an update on what happened last week. I was gone most of the week because I was in Washington, D.C., talking with our local legislators about the importance of protecting our national monuments. We were able to meet with Senators Heinrich and Senators Udall, and talking about really how Las Cruces and the Oregon Mountains Desert Peaks is an example for other communities to follow, where we have a community that is invested and committed to protecting our public spaces, and we want to keep our monument as is. So one of the things that I had the honor of doing is talking about the economics of national monuments and how our businesses have become stewards, thoughtful stewards of our monument. So in a conversation with Senator Heinrich, really great. He had some really wonderful things to say about the Green Chamber and things that he needs from us to help him continue that argument. Senator Udall was the same way, and it's always a pleasure to meet with our elected officials to talk about the great things that are being done in this community. Also, I had the honor of speaking on a panel for an organization called the Next 100 Coalition. They talk about the importance of inclusivity and diversity within our national monuments and really engaging people of color and minority communities in public lands, because all of us are important in terms of strengthening the role of our public lands in our regular everyday lives, and we really have to highlight the contributions that minority communities and people of color have contributed to protecting our public lands, and especially of Native Americans, and how that is so important to their cultural history. And I was really just absolutely honored to be accompanied by Chris Lang, who is the founder of Oregon Mountain Outfitters, and Brenda Gallegos, who is an incoming employee of the Friends of the Oregon Mountains Desert Peaks. She's a wildlife biologist. And both of them were there as well, talking about their stories. And the Friends group has worked with students from Chihuahua to categorize and inventory a ton of different things that are on our public lands. Chris Lang, his Oregon Mountain Outfitters, his business is really a model for showing how businesses not only give back to the community, but are invested in protecting our air, land, and water. $2 out of every item, apparel item that is sold by Oregon Mountain Outfitters goes to help provide lunches for kids in our school system. Already, Chris has donated 4,000 lunches to kids in the Las Cruces public school system, and those are kids who can't afford school lunches. His story is really incredible. Go to OregonMountainOutfitters.com. OregonMountainOutfitters.com. And so that leads me into our Think Local Love segment. I want to do a Think Local Love shout out to our friends at Oregon Mountain Outfitters, because right now they still have this one-of-a-kind, this is a limited edition Stand with Your Land, with Our Land, Stand with Our Land t-shirt. This is showing how important monuments are, and there's the hashtag monuments for all, and so go to this site. And the reason why this is important and this partnership is so incredible is that, again, $2 from every one of these shirts sold goes to helping kids and lunches. It also creates awareness about the importance of the Oregon Mountains Desert Peaks National Monument. And if you go to Monuments for All, you can register your comment about how important OMDP and monuments all over the country are for you. Because something to remember, you mess with one monument, you mess with them all. So I'm asking you to go to Monuments for All and register your comments. Already, 1 million comments have been submitted to the Department of Interior and Interior Secretary Zinke about how important our public lands are to our community and to our country. And so I'm asking you to do this. Go to Monuments for All, monumentsforall.org. Register your comment. You have until July 10th. Also, if you would like to reach over 3,000 people on our Green Chamber Facebook page, through our e-blasts, through our social media, through my social media, through my board members' social media, here's this little site. You can find it on our website. And it's a part of our social media boost program, and it's super, super inexpensive, and you get to reach a lot of people organically. You get to reach a lot of people. It's so much fun. And you always come in, and we can come in and have a lot of great times, and you can look at some of our past videos and see all the fun that we have with people who have come in and taken advantage of the social media boost program. This week, we have a lot going on. We have a ribbon cutting at noon on Saturday at the Restore for Habitat for Humanity there on South Main Street. You'll see an e-blast coming up. Watch out for that. That will be at noon on Saturday. Ribbon cutting celebrating 10 years of Mesilla Valley Habitat for Humanity. As part of their 10-year celebration, they're also hosting our green drinks on the 21st of June. That's next Wednesday. E-blast will come on that. You will need to RSVP. On that note, I am actually going on vacation, and so the timing isn't good for me to leave the country. We're going to Romania, Bulgaria, Serbia, and a little side trip to Transylvania because my mother's bucket list item is to go see Dracula's castle, so we are going. And so the office will be closed starting this Wednesday, June 14th, through Monday, the 26th of June. You will see a blast right below. If you need to contact us, you can still contact our board chair, Leah Messina, or you can contact our membership coordinator, Nancy Simmons. And so the office will still be working, and we'll have the ribbon cutting this week and green drinks next week. Unfortunately, I won't be there, so please have a drink for me and celebrate the opening, the 10-year anniversary, actually, of Habitat for Humanity. I will be with you in spirit, and I'll be back on the 26th. Thank you so much. As always, give local, think local, buy local. We support you being a localist and support your voice for our public lands. Remember, go to monumentsforall.org. Please go to monumentsforall.org. Voice your concerns and support for our public lands. I will have another video going out next week. I'm going to record it a little bit later this week, just as a reminder. But thank you. Share this video. We appreciate it. And always your support of the Green Chamber. Thank you. Have a great week.